Hey people, and welcome back to another installment in my cross-dressing series. Oh yeah. Now you may be wondering what this game is. It is The Runner 2. It is very similar to The Runner. And if you don't know what either of those games are like, if you've seen Evoland, played by myself and co-commentated with myself and Sparks, Evoland 2. Did I say Evoland or Evoland 2? Either way, it's Evoland 2. Go watch it. There's a bit where I'm jumping across rooftops. You basically force forward and you can kind of only like jump and slide and stuff, and sort of, there was a bit more movement actually in Evoland 2, but whatever. The point is it's kind of like that, but the whole game is that. It's actually really enjoyable. I'm just very bad at it. Hooray! Oh. So, why am I talking to you people? Well, it's because I have today off, and today is Saturday, and I don't remember the last time I had a Saturday off, because I've been working in retail. Now, to the more acute of you, you'll have realised that I said I've, as in I have, and that means it's past tense, which means I no longer work in retail, which is feckin' awesome. And it does mean I got a new job starting Monday. It doesn't actually mean that, it's just I do. I'm going to have every weekend off. Well, now that's going to be a crazy thought. God, that hadn't even occurred to me. Anyway, that was what I was going to be really supposed to be talking about. I've had the last week off, where I've been mostly trying to get my new job sorted, and also new house sorted. Hooray! And when I say house, I mean flat. I'm going to be renting. It's going to be tiny, but it is quite nice, hopefully. And I got most of the essentials, like a teapot, a kettle, a spice rack. Still need a bed, but I got most of the essentials, so you know, yeah. That's probably going to be sometime next weekend that I'm moving in. Hopefully, we'll see. Letting agencies are a pain in the ass. That is what I have learnt. So, yeah, this does mean... Oh yeah, Sparks has been on holiday for a week, and now he's ill. And also running out of that sweet, sweet footage that we record to give you your viewing pleasure. And, yeah. So, if you're a regular viewer of this channel, it's probably going to affect you. If you're not a regular viewer of this channel, it's probably not. No, I suppose... If you're in the very small minority of people who usually watch Twinkles' videos and very much enjoy watching the Ragecraft from her perspective, and are now randomly watching this video on this channel, you'll be affected. But I'd be surprised if there was even one of you. So that isn't also covered by like a regular watcher of stuff from this channel, maybe. I don't know at all, in all honesty. Yeah, indeed. What was I saying? I was saying some things. At some point, I'm going to do a video about leaving retail, because it's fucking amazing leaving retail. I'm going to try and get my thoughts all consolidated. By the way, did I say I was going to die a lot? Because I'm going to die a lot. Yeah, I may also not have internet for a while, and as a result, may not be many videos for a while. Hopefully, best case scenario, I'll be able to record some point later this week with Sparks, and there'll be something to go up. We're out of footage for Ni no Kuni, but it's probably going to there's not much left to go of that game, so yeah, you know, that's some words that can be put together to form a sentence, maybe. Who knows? The Walking Dead would have probably finished coming out by the time and when I say The Walking Dead, I mean Walking Dead Michonne episode 2 will have finished being released on the channel by the time this is out, probably, maybe, who knows. Actually, having said that, I don't know when I'm actually going to get around to releasing this, because I don't know when I'm going to have time to edit and render. Not that the editing takes long, or the rendering takes particularly long, just I'm not going to be here for till Wednesday at the earliest. Bearing in mind it's Saturday, I'm leaving in about half an hour. Okay, I'm having to go to London for my first day, which is why I'm not going to be here. I may not actually be around until next weekend. Fuck no, that's going to be weird. It's going to be really weird. Anyway, potato, Mexican sombrero. Figure that out when it comes to it. You may have already noticed the lack of content for a week. This is why it's not been up, because I've not been around to do anything. Hooray. This really wasn't supposed to be like a 5-minute ramble about not being able to release footage. It really wasn't. That's the other thing though. When I do finally move into my new house and I finally get internet, which is like, there's no guarantee of either of these things, hopefully it will be easier for me to do things like stream and record in the evenings, because I don't have to worry about other people as much. We'll be living as flat. There'll probably still be other people. Like, it's a flat to myself, but the other flats, I don't want to be sort of really noisy at like 3 in the morning or anything like that. Having said that though, I will not have to worry about being interrupted every 5 minutes. So, you know, pros and cons. What else is there that I can say in words and things? I could tell an embarrassing story about myself. But I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to tell that story yet. It's to do with dating and romance. I think it can be left for another day. Yeah. However, my last day at my old job was quite amusing in the fact that I had a bit of an arsey customer, and then when I sort of responded with a "I don't really give a shit, I'm not going to be here, come tomorrow," they decided to go, "Oh, well, never mind then." And then we had quite a pleasant conversation about going to better jobs. So yeah, it's always nice when a customer's nice. It's always miserable when a customer's miserable. I in general try and be nice. It can often be quite hilarious actually being nice or apathetic towards life and things when you're talking to people that are in retail. Like, there was a place where I used to get burritos regularly, or semi-regularly. I'd go for lunch probably more often than is healthy. But yeah, one day I was speaking to one of the ladies there, just generally chatting, and this was like, "Do you want cheese?" I was like, "No, thank you," because it's that cheese that kind of feels like plastic, tastes like feet. It's like, nah, don't really want it. And she sort of, it was that and a couple of other things, and she inadvertently put cheese in it. And then when it sort of, and I didn't even like bother mentioning, because it's like, whatever. And from the conversation we'd been having, she'd had a bit of a stressful day, and it came to it, and then it was like she passed it over to the person who to pay, and then it was just like, "Oh my god, I just realised you asked for there to be something." It was like, "Well, I said no to cheese, but it's fine, don't worry about it." And she just went into a bit of us, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just said, don't, the cashier person, don't charge for the cheese," or something like that. I was like, "It's alright, I'm not that bothered, it's not that much extra." But I didn't get charged for the cheese, so I got the free plastic feet taste for free, which was always nice. And there's like a loyalty card thing, you get stamps, the 10 one, it's free. And then the next time I went in there, I spoke to that lady again, and she gave me an extra stamp on the thing, which was nice. It's great. Yeah, it's not a big thing, it's a small thing. That's what she said. But spread the niceness. It works in your favour more often than not. I'm also someone who, I don't know if there are other people who either work or have worked in retail who have done similar things. I will usually give, I was at the point where I could give discount, whenever I wanted, and I would give discount to people who I know worked or owned pubs. So it's always best to keep on their good side. Yeah. Also once, randomly, whilst being poured a pint, as this person knew I worked in an electronics store, I was asked for technical advice on stuff as my pint was being poured, which I thought was quite funny. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. In case anyone's curious, they're probably not. They're asking what the different classes mean in terms of SD cards and whether it was worth it for like a phone. So I gave them honest answers, which I did at work anyway, but whatever. And I think I've not been given a free pint at that pub before, but I've definitely been given reduced prices at that pub before. Yeah. Oh my god, I finished! It's amazing! I think with that one, I'm going to end the episode here because I don't really know what else to say or where I'm going with this sentence. So, yes, link to the game will be in the description. See you all next time. Bye-bye.